feel like time slows down when you're down there?
100%, yeah. Going underwater, you just forget everything else. You've got to focus on what's in front of you. You're in a whole different world down there, so you have to be on point. You're locked in. There's nothing better than that feeling. All right, we're pretty good. Phil's finishing up loading the gear. We've got like 5 divers diving this boat, and I love this thing because it's got hatch space, so we can tuck everything away. Don't have to have stuff bouncing around and getting in your way while we're running. When we get fish, we'll put them on here. Sometimes we'll throw them up, like if we know there's sharks around and stuff. We don't mess with sharks, so like just don't be stringing on. We'll put fish on, and the BC's got some clips, and you'll see later it'll hang like on our side right here, and just kind of keep fish on you for a little bit.
Yep. Some crazy stuff out there. So.
That's my favorite sound in the morning, Drew. When they both just crank. Yeah, I studied integrative biology with a focus of ecology at UC Berkeley. What drew me to scuba diving, I've always had a passion for water. We grew up surfing and grew up fishing on lakes mostly. We would fish a little bit in the ocean in California, but I've always just loved the water. There's some cool scientific studies behind what we're doing. Lower of cortisol levels, doing activities underwater, and oxygen therapy. There's hyperbaric chamber effects. When you dive past 33 feet, you gain another atmospheric pressure. So it's a science and it's an art.
Smile, Phil, you're gonna be on the TV.
All right, right there. All right, go ahead and chuck it. We're in neutral, so we'll just let it go all the way. Started originally was Project Restoration Foundation. We just changed the name to Freedom Dive Foundation and do dive healing for wounded vets and vets with PTSD and other social anxieties and things like that. My one grandpa was a Marine, one grandpa was Navy, so I always had a military background and had a passion for diving and decided to merge the two. You want me to just do this?
Can't tie a knot, tie a lock.
I didn't do that. With your buddies, you always want to dive with a buddy. You don't want to go by yourself. Just you never know what's going to happen down there. So you always have a buddy, and with experience and encounters, you build a verbal language with others. It's pretty funny. Is that a thumbs up? Furbies? Not so. All right. So you have to have signals, and you have to know what you're doing down there. You have to be able to communicate. Yeah, you have to be very precise. You have to know your oxygen percentage that you use at a certain depth. When you go too deep with too concentrated oxygen, it's actually poisoning, and it can just it just incapacitates you, and you just die underwater essentially. So you have to be on point, know how long to dive, don't try to push your gas, can't run out of gas down at the bottom, and you can't shoot up to the top. So a lot of awareness.
Hey, Wally. What's up, dog? Bill. Got a big great
Or grouper.
You catch it yourself, you have your hands on it, and you put the work in to chase it.
Cut that.
It's a science and it's an art. You have to know your limits. FWC here in Florida, you need to know regulations and be responsible.
That guy's awesome. He's gonna taste good.
So you're putting a ton of work into figuring out where they are, what they are, know the lay of the land, know the topographical charts, and figure things out. Yeah, it's an art.
This is my dad, I think.
Here you go.
You can't get any more fresh from catch to the table, so it's fun to bring back your own haul. You fillet it. We have some friends cleaning and have some friends filleting, and it's an operation.
Here, go,
All right, I need to get these inside.
Where's Wally?
All right, what are we cutting up right now?
Cutting up hogfish, making a ceviche. So we're gonna soak it in lime juice. Sister-in-law is running to the store right now, and she's gonna bring back some jalapenos and some tomatoes. Yeah, I don't have enough. We got more fish than I expected.
First and foremost, we're doing something that we enjoy. It's fun. You get all the friends together. You get to bond and do something together. I think that's the most important thing. And then bring them all together and have fun afterwards and just hang out. That's what we like to do. I've always just loved the water, and it's a different world down there. We just like to explore. So I tell everybody I'm just a normal dude.